Hello and welcome to the video of the finals. I'm just going to start explaining a little bit about the database that I created. So we have the final folder here, and I was going to use the abouts, but I end up using pictures instead. So pictures here has a few objects that we put it in, and that's where it's going to be connecting to and getting the most of the information there. And so let's show how the application looks like. Let's bring here, not final, but this final. There we go. Let's go to the home page here. We have a home page. We added a few pictures here in an array, much like the mock stuff that we had before. So let me show you here. What I did is it's a simplified version. And we're gonna go to pictures, HTML. And this is a carousel library that I downloaded it and installed it. So all of the libraries I checked, they're secure and safe to use. So if you see any libraries here and wanna to tell anybody, so you can just feel free to use. And this carousel will help create, let me just close. This will help create this type of pictures that keeps rolling. And I added several pictures from my API, and that has some information there. So I'm gonna show you where it is. So if we go to component here, it's very simple. We create the mock admin, the mock stuff right here. These are the numbers of the IDs of the pictures that I wanted it. This is the API we are using. This is the size of the picture that we want to get it back. So with the Pixum APIs, we just getting some pictures there. And then I wrote the, like whatever I wanted to write in the pictures on each one of them, and just had the images one by one here. So this is the front page. Well, let's talk about a little bit about the header. So the header, I'm also using some APIs. So just keep in mind, none of the pictures are actually on the computer. So they're all whether APIs or a link to a website, including the pictures from our database. So let me show you the header now. So if we go header, the header component, there's nothing there. So even that home link button is an API from Google to get it. It's mostly to showcase what they are. Some of them are, some of these links here are actually build coordinates. On the internet, you can find the coordinates and just type it on the D path to make the icons show up from like coordinates that happen. So I downloaded, I checked a few of them and added them. And here is like for the Twitter, and like Facebook and also YouTube. So if we go back here to, if we go back here, all of the links works. So this is home, about, pictures, Twitter, it will take to my Twitter. YouTube will take to my YouTube. So all of the links are working links. My Facebook. So you can just see how it goes. So this is pretty much the front page, and the carousel, you have arrows. You can also click on different pictures over here. So let's move towards About Me. About Me is just a static page that I made it look nice about myself. I made this button pop up much like the top here. So all of the buttons also I have as pop out buttons. So they kind of blend in and they pop out. See, you don't see anything and they pop out. It's a nice touch. And this is also a working link to the BYU Idaho for what it is. So let's get to the important part though. So pictures. Oh, pictures is not going to show anything yet because I haven't started the server. So I haven't even started the ng serve. It's just working from the cookies. Ng serve. Actually, let's start node server.js so we can connect to our server. So now it's connected to the database, and now we start ng serve, oh my gosh, serve. And we'll start our web page. And I'm gonna leave it on the node here so we can check to see what it's doing. I'm just gonna leave this to the side. So we'll go home here, back to pictures. As you can see, I have some pictures there, right? And all of the pictures are also pop-out pictures, which is kind of nice touch. And this works much like the contacts, but I used instead of the contacts group, I used the document div in order to make it like sideways like this, instead of like in a column like this. The search feature is also same as it was in the contacts. So if you click on a picture, you can see the picture, the title, the description, and if you want to edit or delete. And so let's add a new picture just to see what happens in the server. So we have the server here, and we also have the node running here, so we can see what happens. So I'm just gonna put title. I'm gonna put this title myself, and we'll go to Facebook here, grab a picture of myself. Let's see, view profile picture. We'll grab this address here, and we put in the image URL. This is a picture of myself. So I'm gonna hit save. We're gonna have this picture added. And then if we come here, you can see the link that I just pasted. So it added to the database. I put a log here. It added to the database of the picture of myself, the link, the title myself. And if we go to the database, click out of it, and then click back in and go down here, or click or here, it should have a picture of myself somewhere. Oh, this is a picture of myself here that it was just added to our database. So let's go back here, and just we can delete this picture. That was my wife there. We can delete this picture, and if we go to the database, click out, and that picture is no longer there. There's no my picture about myself anymore. We can also, I'm just gonna show you the edit feature. We can edit, right now we have the most beautiful part, like the heart. I'm gonna put this is awesome, so we know it's working. So we hit save, it will navigate back to the pictures. So if we go back here, we can see that this is awesome. And if we look here, we can see that the picture of myself got deleted and out of the way. But if we go, which picture was it? The heart. Let's look for the heart, the bacon, pink shade, timpanogos, yellow, the heart. So the heart got updated with the this is awesome. Let's go show you here. Information, and then there's more down, but it should have the this is awesome there or on the heart. And click it back in. Let's see. this heart. And as you can see, that this is awesome there. So we have the delete, the edit, and the add button ready and working. And as you can see, you can just click on the pictures and it has a nice touch there. And if you go home, you still have the local array there. And about me is just a static page with links. And just keep in mind, I use some APIs for some of the stuff here, some of the icons, and now we can go through this through the code here. So we're gonna go source. Oh, let me show you the. So the server, I had a bunch of servers, so that I was trying to make it work. So the server, I rewatched the how to make a server on the that we had to watch to learn. So I recreated the server just like they were asking about. So it's a very simple server, not much to it. And here's the backend, the models. I have the pictures here with the backend of the pictures and the application, and each what's gonna happen on each use, like post, will post pictures, put, it's updating that picture, and then get to get the pictures, and then delete to delete the pictures, post. And I had to do it for about, and also I had to do it for pictures. And the about, I was gonna do something with the about, but it was gonna be the same as the picture, so I didn't think it was necessary. And then on the source here, we can check, since we already checked, let's check the library is where the pictures are doing. So I created the service, much like before. I created get max ID, set pictures, and then get pictures, much like what we used throughout the semester. Same here, same with add pictures, same with update pictures, and same with the delete. It's very similar to what we've been doing throughout the whole semester. So it shows the good in the send and receive as well. Items, components. It's much like what we've been using before. I just made it work a little bit different so it would look different and have a different feel. What makes the buttons pop up like that? It's this CS code here that I got as an example from, and just made it work for myself. And document divs, I had to make it so it would go to the middle instead, go and look the way that I wanted to look. So it's a little bit different than what we had in the lessons, but I made it work like that. So edit, it's very simple, not much to it. And Giona is pretty much the same. So we get the params, we subscribe, and then if the ID match, if the ID does not match, you will create an edit mode false, and then you will go to add a picture instead of editing. Now the edit mode, when it's true, will edit the picture or edit that same ID. And then on submit, this is what it's gonna do, and then navigate to pictures again. Document details, not much difference. You would just display the pictures. I just put the size of the picture that I wanted to have, like the max size of the picture. You will shrink down as we shrink the stuff. And then we have library list. Pretty much what we've been doing before. not much of a difference, and then on new picture. So just like a recap here, we can check the pictures from the API and the little array that we created ourselves. And then the About Me static page, all of the links works. And most of the links that I put are pop-up buttons. And then if we go pictures, and this is where the most of the work was for each picture that we have. And we can add a picture, edit, delete it, just like I showed you before. And oh yeah, if you don't do this stuff, it just tell you that the necessary required ones will needed to be there. And that's all I have for today. Thank you very much. Bye.